I think success looks like educating the people that's on the grounds in these cities that we're tackling. You know, we've had voter suppression for so long. People not understanding um, how they can vote, where they can vote, if their vote really counts. In the Black community, you always hear go out and vote, but what you don't understand is who am I voting for? Where can I vote? How many people am I voting for? What does these votes mean? What do they stand for? So the education side is what we're most proud about. That is success for us, where we're actually getting these communities out to vote, but they're even more educated on who they're voting for, how they can vote, where they can vote. They have that power. There's a lot of people that believe that they can't vote because they've had previous convictions with the law, or they've been to jail and they've been told that they cannot vote, that their vote does not get submitted and things of that nature, which is untrue in a lot of states that we're tackling. So to educate and to make aware of the people that's on the ground, that has a lot to do with the future of our country. That is one of the success that we can have, and we'll see what happens in November.
And Maverick, I do wonder, to speak to this moment where we are, given that you were positioned to do this via SpringHill, what are the conversations that are incoming to you, whether it's from studios, whether it's from CEOs of companies? Are your calls getting returned more? Or is there more interest in what you're doing, given that the world does seem to be moving in this moment?
Yeah, and you keep calling it a moment. Hopefully, it's not just a
Right.
moment, right? I don't want
Fair.
to call it a moment. This is what's needed. This is actually more like what this country should be and what this world should be. So it's not a moment. I don't. It doesn't feel at all like a moment to me. As I said, I've been Black my whole life, right? So and pushing to empower all people and specifically Black people my whole life. And our company, as I said, if you look at what we made long before this time, we made Self-Made on Netflix, right? We made Shut Up and Dribble on Showtime. So we've always been about empowering people who feel like us and come from the communities that we come from and want to believe in our mission. And the content we've created, who we've created that content with, has always been about that. And I think for us as a company, people already understood and felt and knew and could feel the essence of what we're doing. It's obviously a bit magnified now. So the conversations internally with all of us and the people who work at our company are pretty much the same. We're getting some external calls that, hey, if you guys have ideas that want to help us, sure. And me personally, I am getting a lot of calls from people, other CEOs. I happen to serve on the board of Live Nation, so I'm spending a lot of time with them.